Hey, FlimsyLunchTray here, and welcome to World of Warships, back with the continuation of our new player guide series. As today, we are going to be tackling an op in defense of Naval Station Newport. So if we get some information about this operation, you can see I have not completed it yet. If we earn these stars, we will get these rewards, and the star 4 is quite nice. 4-star on op, because that means we will get a 10-point Japanese commander, and 5 stars is 1 day of premium, but the 10-point commander is most welcomed. So this operation, as we dive into it, superior enemy forces were spotted approaching Naval Station Newport. Your mission is to defend the base until the arrival of the Allied attack squadron. Save the ship's infrastructure and moored support ships. Remember, if we lose the Newport base, we will lose control over the entire region. Operation goal: defend the base, prevent the destruction of essential onshore installations, and support ships. Hold out until the arrival of Allied attack squadron. Tier 6. So you will spawn in here, and the goal is, at least I believe for the first 10 minutes, you want to keep ships outside of this like ring that shows up. If one of the first 3 waves breaks through before that 10-minute mark is hit, then the whole invasion is triggered and you're behind, and it's just terrible. Defense of Naval Station Newport is honestly the hardest operation because it depends upon teamwork. So we have the Tier 6 American destroyer, the Farragut, only one we can rock right now. I think it's the only Tier 6 ship I have at the moment. So we are going to be taking this into battle. So we've got a good number of cruisers, 1 battleship, and a CV. CV is good for spotting. Cruisers are nice in terms of the DPM output if you position yourself well. So I'll talk a little bit more about that when we drop into battle here. So this could totally be a bust. We could totally lose, or we could totally win. Honestly, it can go either way. Alright. Let's see. Hold out. Well, listen. He's very talkative.
Reconnaissance data suggests the principal attack will be launched in 10 minutes. If the outer radius of defense is broken, the attack will begin earlier.
I think we're just going to chill here. We're going to work behind the island here. Okay, we're the only ones over here. Great place to put the destroyer. And apparently I'm also the only one doing some spotting. So you see this green ring? You want to keep the enemy out of that for the first 10 minutes. So you can see this timer is already ticking down on my screen. I'm going to reverse to light up these cruisers because they need to be lit up. So my position here with this island means I can torp. If anything gets too close, that might risk breaking free clear through the island. Apparently I'm not allowed to see these cruisers over here. So we're going to accelerate juke here. See if they get spotted now. So I kind of want to work on them. Come on. Our battleship behind us is moving in that direction. Because I don't want to erase any health. There we go. So we're going to finish trying to chew this guy down real quick. So we don't need to use a smoke screen. We just utilize the island. I don't think I can get shells over to hit him. Maybe. No. Not happening. So as soon as they catch a glimpse of me, they want to shoot me. It's getting a little too close, so the island cover is not getting us good. We could probably switch to AP here in a moment too. Actually, let's go ahead and try the armor piercing. Yeah, boy. Oh, you're hot. Alright. So, we got the first wave done. So now the next wave is going to be here. I can see we've got some destroyers. T-22, Kaiser. So all battleships. Sometimes, yeah, there's a cruiser. It can be mixed what ships you may be seeing. So basically we have the surveillance station out here who's picking things up as the bots move in. And so we're going to work out here just for a little bit. We have 3 smoke screens. We might burn one. Might. What we could do... Where's our torps? 6-4. We could lay a smoke screen through here, and then that means our cruiser buddies are undetected. However, they can also utilize the island to fire over too, and then we can kind of be spotting, because it's really helpful to have your cruisers not die right at the beginning. Does that make sense, right? So let's move a little bit more this way. I want to position myself about here. So he's already reversing. He's smart. He knows. Use the island. What is the London doing? This is the teamwork aspect I'm talking about. So they seem to grasp to use the island. Although I'm not sure why one's smoking. So they seem to grasp it, okay? So we're basically going to try to be the stopgate here on this Isakaze. We'll see how well that ends up working. So I can't remember if he goes down and tries to come back in the back side of the island here. I do not remember. So we're going to slow down, let our guns get rotated around. We're nose in towards these guys. Not as big of a deal. So as soon as he breaks cover from this island other side, it will be instant detect. Okay, I don't know why our... He has no reason to come out from behind the island. No reason whatsoever.
All stations, concentrate fire
No
on the target.
reason whatsoever. And we need to be careful of torpedoes. Oh, got juked by a bot. Okay, our CV is lighting him.
Smoke generator started.
For the moment, at least. Let's just go and smoke up. So we really want to keep our health pool intact as much as possible right now. Alright, we're going to turn away in case there was some torpedoes. Now we need to focus on setting that guy on fire.
Reporting the target position.
So
Torpedoes
gonna-
to port.
whoop,
Smoke
some
screen
torps.
set.
Okay, he's dead. Sorry, so we're going to try to focus on setting fires. Some more torps. And then we can get torps off on this guy. Reverse, we don't want to come out of smoke screen. And I'm holding down the hotkey, or free look, right mouse key. He's dead. Those are looking good. I think we'll get a couple torp hits. Not sure it'll be enough to kill him, but it's going to be really close. Yep, we got him. All right. I need to reverse out of the smoke. We just set the Furataka on fire, but he probably instant DCP'd.
Attention.
We'll call him out.
Reporting the target position.
Give our team a moment. And then we gotta need to move over and engage those guys. Okay. So our CV's got them lit now, so we can move back into the smoke screen. Don't really want the CV to waste a drop on him when he's about to die. Okay. Should be no concern about torpedoes. So we're gonna focus this guy. We've got 30 seconds of smoke here in this puff.
All stations.
If you let the destroyers slip through, they can be a real pain. So all of our team members are still alive by the third wave, which is like the best thing you can ask for. If you get low health, there's these support ships in the back that you can get repaired from. But really, that's kind of maybe more the third wave, like around nowish. You would want to start healing up. Okay, smoke's about to go down. We are going to keep engaging him because we want to kill him, so our team can focus on the rest of the enemy ships. Yeah, so see, now you can see they're all firing at me. Reverse, and we're probably gonna get the engine boost going here in a moment. So I whiffed that salvo. Of course.
Engine boost activated.
We've sunk an enemy destroyer.
Maneuver that.
Problem
All right.
solved, sir.
We'll ping the map, and we're gonna move over to start slinging shells over the island. Because we need to kill these guys so they get in too close. Pop the M key. Don't really want to have to use a smoke head. Okay.
Concentrate fire on
Listen
the
to call it out.
designated
Oh my
target.
gosh, they're getting close. Really don't want them breaching. I'm not sure what our team's doing because it doesn't seem there's much focus fire coming in here.
Concentrate
Okay.
fire on the
He
enemy
needs to
warship.
die. I'm not sure if you understand that, but he needs to die. Maybe I should have thrown torpedoes sooner. That would have been a good thing to have done. Actually, we're gonna need to pop smoke. If not, we're gonna get
The
focused
ship
in
is
and
on
die.
fire. Concentrate fire on the
Kill him
designated
before he
target.
crosses. Alright. Well, so that failed. So that's the known as the automatic 2-star screw you, as joked about, because when you fail one, you fail both, which is super frustrating. So the problem is when you don't protect them from coming into the base, you get this problem. We haven't finished all these guys, and they're just all charging down. That's the problem we face now, because it's basically we're not prepared to deal with the enemy moving in. So we might get lucky with torps here. I mean, I did fire them with him in mind too. It wasn't just the first destroyer. Yeah, boy. Okay.
Sunk an enemy destroyer.
So I was watching too much Twitch earlier. And we are gonna try to go heal probably ASAP. Okay, he's dead. He's dead. Okay. So we are not gonna be able to do a whole bunch with this health. So you have this health pool circle there, and then you've got another one back there. Sometimes he's up in front. Yeah, this isn't the... I can say all of our team members are still alive. Yes, all of our team members are still alive.
Torpedoes, dead ahead.
Oh, there's the second set. Alright, basically we're going to heal up a little bit, and then we are going to speed boost back out to this center portion area. This is not the best, because all of our team is being really passive. I mean, they have a lot of health, but they're not really ready to defend what's coming in. So, unfortunately... Okay, he was logged off. So this is not the ideal situation right now. This is the problem if you're a destroyer player like me. I didn't do the best in protecting my health pool. So now I have to come back and heal just as they're beginning to push in. So let's see if we can get the guns swung around. But one salvo could instantly kill me, and it's best I be alive even if worst case scenario. Okay, the mass is going around. Alright, so basically what we're going to do is we're going to do a loop-de-loop. So you can see my health. It's 100 HP. I don't know if that's a little more than a per second. And we're going to get turned around so we can kind of just run back out into mid. Now, if there are no targets for the enemy ships to shoot at, and they're close enough, or they have the gun range, like let's say all of you are smoked up, then the enemy, if they can see these onshore installations back here, they'll start firing at them. So you have to keep that in mind, because then you automatically lose another star. So we're not going to 4-star the op. Best now, we can only 3-star it. So that means I'm not going to get a commander out of this. He's on fire, isn't he? going to switch fire to the York. I think. Or maybe we should actually focus on this guy. The nice thing, you have these batteries along the island, so the enemy bots will just kind of focus on them. So that gives you a little bit of time to respawn. It's probably not best just that I'm sitting still like this, but it is what it is. Looks like we're probably going to lose our Nuremberg. Shatsuyu. So I keep looking at the mini-map for information about what's happening. Yeah. Like, all of the guys are just hiding back here in the health pool. Okay. We have all the health we need. We got it. We got it. I think we're just gonna lay out a smoke here.
Smoke generator started.
Utilize a good old American smoke screen. Though we don't want this guy coming in too close and just slinging a bunch of torpedoes back here. That would prove not to be good for morale. One of the things you end up having is you have a... In the last wave, you get the Zumo. This guy back here. He's kind of like the big tanky battleship that's you have to focus on killing. But our team has done well, all things considered. I'm not going to criticize him too harshly. We did have one guy that was off.
Enemy cruiser foundered.
Let's see if we can get a fire set on him. And then what I think we're going to do is maybe we can rush the Bayern. Keep an eye on the onshore installations.
Battle ends in 5 minutes.
Okay. We are just completely missing. And we have a minute still in the smoke. Come on. Be accurate, Farragut. Or rather, I should say flimsy. Cannot blame the ship when it is my fault. Alright, there we go. So I got 2 fires, so now we're going to work it up. We're going to try to get the forward part of the superstructure up here, and then the bow. So we can get some fires. He's angled in, so some of my shells are going a little bit too high. And we're going to have to make our move on the Baron here in a moment. Okay, we gotta go.
Engine boost activated.
Or we could go for the Zumo. Sure. Let's go for the big, strong guy. I'm a little conscious of being flapped by Baron. The Zumo is a harder target to kill than that Baron, so. Now he's probably looking at me. Yes, he is. Try to keep that third turret from having a firing solution on us. Alright. Bring it around town. Ooh. What? He lived? Oh, I'm gonna die to secondaries. There we go. Look at that. Look at that health. Yeah, give it a well's done. I figured there's be enough to kill him. I mean, he is higher tiered, so when you don't allow enemies to enter, when they enter your defense perimeter, it's automatically 2-star loss. So we are going to at least get 5 ocean sills, some combat signals, and we will try to be going off camera again, but you can see the general gist, so at least it's showing you what happens. What typically catches players off guard is when you don't keep them outside. So you have to play a little bit more offensively-ish, like in the perimeter, island of the base. before they enter that ring. And then you can utilize even more island coverage in the last assault. So, assistant, heroic achievement. Cause damage to at least half the enemy ships. 10% damage. Okay, so we actually did really good. 198,000 damage, and this was just in a destroyer. I think the battleships had something to do with that. So I'm going to top tier it. If you were to ask me what I think is a really good ship for this op, Leander, the British tier 6 cruiser, is very good in this operation, in my opinion. Probably Weimar would be good. Trying to think. Oh, no, sorry. Weimar is tier 7. My bad. 67,000. He ate it. And without premium, because we don't have premium count on this account any longer. So back to the underground earnings. So that is what it looks like to tackle the defense of Naval Station Newport here in the Farragut. So I hope some of the things I illustrated to you was helpful. Just know the biggest thing with this op is to keep the enemy out of this outer ring for the first 3 individual waves that come in before it triggers all. So if you do that, you're looking pretty good and able to set yourself up. If you lose half your team before the final wave is, then you're probably going to lose out on that. So on that note, if you liked today's video, give it a thumbs up. If you did not, give it a thumbs down. Subscribe if you do want to see more. If you're subscribed, thanks so much. I really appreciate it, and we'll catch you next time. Take care.